believe in your future. And one thing I learned about America is that if you work hard and if you play by the rules, this country is truly open to you. You can achieve anything. Wow, this is like winning an Oscar. As if I would know. Speaking of acting, one of my movies was called True Lies. True Lies. True Lies. True Lies. In one of the military hospitals I visited, I met a young guy who was in bad shape. He lost a leg, he had a hole through his stomach, and his shoulder had been shot through, and the list goes on and on and on. This is like winning an Oscar. It's like winning an Oscar. I could tell that there was no way he could ever return to combat. But when I asked him, when do you think you get out of the hospital? He said to me, sir, in 3 weeks. And you know what he said to me then? He said he was going to get a new leg. And then he was going to get some therapy. Therapy. As if I would know. And then he was going to go back to Iraq and fight alongside his buddies. And what he said to me then, he said, Arnold, I'll be back. 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 Our President George W. Bush has worked hard to protect and preserve the American dream for all of us. And that's why I say, send him back to Washington for 4 more years. 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 And to those critics who are so pessimistic about our economy, I say, don't be economic girly man. Girly man, girly man, girly man. Girly man, girly man, girly man. Girly man. Girly man. Well, I told him it was going to be unbelievable. I'm sorry. He talked about being under Soviet rule in Austria and his father and his uncle driving him through a Soviet sector and worried about his father being pulled out of the car and taken to a slave labor camp. It got to me. I didn't realize he went back that far. I forgot when the occupation ended. John mentioned that wasn't an historic speech. I don't know what it was. You can't tell those speeches in other countries. You can't give them.
You can. No, it was a wonderful speech, and it was actually the American story.
Hey, we've got the 2 girls here. The other showstopper's Jenna. She's the blonde. And Barbara has the darker hair. They're about to introduce their father, who's attending a softball game in Pennsylvania.
And that's why I say, send him back to Washington for 4 more years. 4 more years. Thank you, America. Thank you, and God bless you all. Thank you.